We now have the welcome address by Dr. David Jawahar, the Registrar, University of Madras. I request Dr. N. Gopalswamy to honor him with a shawl. A distinguished academic with an MBA from Bharatidasan University, Trichy, and a PhD from University of Madras, Dr. Jawahar has been steering the affairs of the University of Madras very successfully. He has guided several students for their MPhil, PhD, and MBA projects, presenting papers at the national and international levels. He was awarded the Day1 Business School Award for Best Teacher in Human Resource Management for the year 2009 from Mumbai. He has served as member of commissions and board of studies in various universities. Welcome address by Dr. David Jawahar.
Srimad Andavan Swamiji Avargale, most respected Dr. N. Gopalaswamy, former Chief Election Commissioner, Government of India, most respected Professor Vasudha Narayan, distinguished Professor, Department of Religious Studies, University of Florida, respected Professor Mishra, Department of Philosophy, University of Madras, distinguished delegates, friends, students, friends from the media. I wish all of you a very good afternoon. It's a great pleasure for me to be here to welcome all of you. There are two major reasons why I would say it is a red letter day for the University of Madras. Number one is the presence of the distinguished people on the days who have made this into a very special day for the University of Madras. The second reason why I would call this as a red letter day is that we are focusing on the word of Ramanuja. He is as relevant as he was yesterday and as relevant he will be tomorrow. Therefore, for this reason, with all of you, I will also join in wishing the organizers all the very best in conducting this 4-day conference. I wish to welcome all of you very warmly on behalf of the entire Madras University family. Please feel welcome and join us for this 4-day conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request Professor G. Mishra, Professor and Head of Department of Philosophy, University of Madras, to introduce the theme of the international conference.
Lakshmi Charan Lakshanga Sakshat Srivakshavakshase Shemam Karaya Sarvisa Srirangi Saya Mandra Yonitya Machuta Balambuja Yukma Rukma Pyamohata Spavikarani Pranaya Mene Asmat Gurur Bhagavatosya Dayika Sindhu Ramanujacharya Sharanam Prabhati. Most esteemed Swamiji, Your Holiness Sri Andavan, Sri Ramanuja Mahadesigan, respected Dr. Gopalaswamy, the President of the Sri Bhagavat Ramanuja Darsana Kainkarya Trust, Professor Vasudha Narayanan, the keynote speaker of this afternoon, our most beloved and dynamic registrar of this university, Dr. David Jawahar, all distinguished scholar participants who have graced this event by coming from different parts of the country as well as from abroad, my colleagues from the department and that of the School of Philosophy and Religion, members of the Syndicate, Senate and Academic Council of the University of Madras, honorable members of faculty and my colleagues from university departments and colleges, representatives of media, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I deem it a special privilege to welcome all of you personally and on behalf of the Trust, as well as University of Madras, to this conference, organized to celebrate the 1000th year celebration of the birth of Sri Ramanujacharya. As you all are aware, Bhagavat Ramanuja has left behind a profound legacy of Vaishnavism that has permeated the religious landscape of this country and given birth to different currents of thoughts on Vaishnavism. For propagating a thought, a system of Vedanta as Vishishta Advaita, being instrumental in the revival and preservation of religious rites and practices which were nearly forgotten like a Pancharatra, in preaching and forcing the importance of bhakti, that is, devotion as a means for a holistic life, in building up large number of temples and mathas all around the country, by opening up the doors of liberation and making religious space for all irrespective of caste, creed and gender, by bestowing equal status to the vernacular languages like that of Tamil with Sanskrit. For all this and much more, Ramanuja will be remembered not only as the chief proponent of Vishishta Advaita, but also as one who is very special, Vishishta, as well as the one Advaita, with such profound achievements in the religious, philosophical history of Peninsular India. Even though the system of Sri Vaishnavism as a practicing religion and Vishishta Advaita as a system of philosophy apparently seemed to be limited to South India, there is no doubt that the influence of Sri Ramanuja traveled far beyond, and the whole of Bhakti tradition around the country bears the glowing testimony to the deep roots taken by his philosophy and religiosity in different modes of Vaishnava practices and predilections. Sri Ramanuja's main intention has been to give a direction to the people who want a specific way, marga, for a religious life leading to liberation. Such attempts have been made earlier by Bhagavan Buddha and Shankara Bhagavat Pada before the advent of Sri Ramanuja. In some way, amidst large differences, the Buddha seems to be continuing the Catholicity of the Upanishadic teaching, in spite of which decrying the Vedas. Same is the case with Acharya Shankara, who connects himself to the Vedas and continues the tradition of liberation similar to that of Buddha with great philosophical differences. The tradition of continuity repeats with Sri Ramanuja, who, while accepting the Vedic authority, emphasizes that knowledge as envisaged by Sri Shankara may be necessary, but what is more relevant is devotion to the personal God Narayana for every person seeking liberation. Hence, in spite of differences, the Acharyas have provided the means of liberation for the man to realize his own highest potential, that is liberation. And therefore, the Sutra, as I translate here as continuity, or the unbroken thread of continuity continues all through, despite apparent differences. The present conference is an opportunity to revisit the Indian cultural heritage through the life and legacy of Sri Ramanuja as reflected in his writings and writings on him in post-Ramanuja period. I am glad that this conference is being organized as a collaborative venture with Sri Bhagavat Ramanuja Darsana Kainkarya Trust, Chennai. I am grateful to Sri Swami Andavan Mahadisikan for gracing this gathering with this Anugrahamashanam, to Dr. N. Gopalaswamy, former Chief Election Commissioner, Government of India and Chairman of the Trust, for his Saulabhya and Saushalya, to Professor B. Varadarajan for all his sustained efforts, to Sri Ramesh and Sri Ramganga, my colleague Dr. Venkatadalapati, students and research scholars of the Department of Philosophy for their timely help with all required logistics, to Dr. Ram Prasad Chakravarti, Dr. Francis Clooney, Dr. A. Venkatakrishnan, who have been associated with me for more than a year in preparing, planning and organization of this conference. I express my grateful thanks. I once again extend you all a warm welcome and wish you a personally enjoyable stay in Chennai and academically enriching experience at this Ramanuja Millennial Conference. Thank you.
When a conference is dedicated to Ramanujacharya, the greatest votary of Sharanagati or complete surrender to God, it is only befitting that we have the very epitome of that highest ideal, Srirangam Srimad Andavan Sriranga Ramanuja Mahadeshikan, who needs no introduction to the Chennai public. One should not hold a candle to the sun. Before we have his Anugраha Bhashanam, for which all of us are waiting very eagerly, I request Dr. G. Mishra to offer our salutations to him by way of